Hi Taurus, welcome to your mid-month readings. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this period of time. If you would like a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of June, I'm offering a special called Inside Out, which is a reading that was created to resemble a little bit of the Gemini themed season we are currently on, which is all about duality and contrast. So if you would like to know more info about that or any other of my tarot services, just email me. Or if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do so by following the PayPal link, which is also down below, and as well my Facebook and Instagram page. So Taurus, I do feel like there's a lot of earthy energy circling around the main experiences I feel like some of you are involved with, which means that some of you are really invested in developing better conditions for your life, more security, stability, attracting income, better sources of income, more sources of income, working diligently, patiently, pragmatically to build up something here that is of value for some of you. Some of you are reassessing plans and strategies and techniques, right, to understand where to invest those resources, where to invest your time, your energy, where I also feel like some of you are kind of trying to understand where your loyalties lie, which means that for Taurus that are involved in work with teams or business partnerships, Taurus that have a common project going on, I feel like some of you are torn between doing something by yourself, having, you know, your own solo endeavor, or joining forces with others. And I think that that's exactly the challenge. It's the Three of Pentacles, is to feel like at harmony with a team or at harmony with an experience that demands for some of you to go a little bit out of your comfort zone. Some of you during this mid-month are very, very, very rooted, fixated in your ways of being. And I think that some of you, though, being this the main opportunity, the King of Pentacles, you have a strong element of character that might help you go through, you know, whatever it is, you know, in terms of circumstances of your life that are not proving immediate results at this time. I think that the King of Pentacles is being shown here for some of you to grant you stability, maturity, wisdom to cope with the current scenario you are in, knowing that you will achieve in time, because this is a card of patience, exactly what you want, which means that patience is a virtue, is really, really, really strongly with your energy during this mid-month of June. You are being called to maybe slow down on the action, refrain more here impulse or overly emotional, you know, tendencies to react to situations. Think smart and think business-wise. I think that some of you have a very formal experience during this period of time. So some of you might have your own business, might be making important presentations or making important steps to make your business known out there or expand in a certain way. Some of you might be looking for investment of some sorts. Either you are looking for investment, people to invest in your ideas, to invest in your business, or you're being called to think about the possibility of you making an investment and how, you know, that might suit you or not. And for Taurus, that this is not about money itself. This is about anything that you want to add in your life or have in your life in terms of value. I feel like some of you have as well a rebirth happening emotionally, that it's opening doors for you that go that are beyond emotions, which means that some of you Taurus are mixing, business and pleasure, are mixing, maybe relationships that are adding not only to you emotionally, but also to your financial situation or to your current projects, ideas. I feel like love is connected with ambition as well for some of you during this month of June, which means that for some of you Taurus, you could be working with your partner to improve the conditions of your life, to purchase a bigger house or a car or something to add value to the physical concept of the relationship itself, especially if for Taurus leaving with a partner or having a family, wanting to add more abundance and wealth, I think, for the current state of living. Some of you, again, might as well be involved in relationships during this month of June that maybe have a little bit of a confusing mixed sense of boundaries, which means that there might be some love affairs in your employment scenario. There might be some attraction, some development of relationship, again, of more of an intimate level with coworkers, with the boss, with people, clients, people you're dealing with in your day-to-day main activity. There might be someone coming in here for you, for Taurus that are single during this period of time, that might show an interest over you. It could be that this interest is strictly professional. But for some of you, I also feel like there might be other strings attached here, and this might be causing you to hit pause a little bit and slow down the pace and take your time with something. I really feel like some of you are being advised to not listen to anything but your own sense of self. So if you are not ready to do something, if you feel like you're not ready, if you feel like you need more time to build something up, trust, commitment, investment, whatever this is, if you feel like you need time to work with the situation, follow that same advice. Your own inner wisdom is guiding you here to, it's better to go slow and steady than to act rashly or impulsively and lose everything. I feel like some of you really need to be tactful, responsible, adults about everything you're managing during this period of time. I do think that some of you Taurus have a lot to manage, have power and influence during this period of time. And if you don't feel like you do, I feel like those experiences of power and influence and wealth are coming your way. But there is a definite sense of rebirth, which means that some of you are still going through this very, very, very this great stage of transformation that I feel it's going to just put you closer to who you inherently are, because you are the King of Pentacles, you are an earth sign. And even if you're dealing with other earth signs during this period of time, this is an energy that is talking about you becoming the highest source of power and authority over your life. Some of you might be interested in developing again your own business if you are not already doing that. I think that definitely, new ways of manifesting money, success, meeting goals as well, whatever they are, your way to go about it, it's going to be unusual. I feel like it's really connected with the changes you are going through. They have that Uranus flavor, which is in the sign of Taurus. So this Uranus transit is really going to shape and change here, revolutionize, of course, all of you Taurus energy. And so I think that there's hints of what this might be during this mid-month of June. But again, patience. Uranus is not an energy at all. It's a very sudden, abrupt, and has a tendency to have a lot of on and off energies. And this is very disruptive to Taurus. So when you feel that impulse to do something, take your time with it, analyze it, study it, calm down, work with it, warm it up, and then once you are settled with the idea, assured of it, act upon it. I just think that you need to, it's like the process of digestion. You don't want to eat, and swallow your it's like to eat and swallow, things too fast, because they might really land in a heavy way in your digestive tract. So you really want to be as well smart. Some of you are have this Midas touch. So some of you might actually attract very good results from things you have been working hard to get financially wise, or for Taurus looking for a raise, for Taurus looking for a new job or an additional job, or a job that would enhance their status. I really feel like you can get a lot towards what you commit yourself, right, to work hard for. The thing is, I feel like some of you may need to, in the midst of the changes you are experiencing, control that abrupt tendency, right, to do things hastily, because that can prove to be destructive or harmful to what you have currently worked for. I also feel like some of you, again, I feel like you need to listen more to you, especially if someone is telling you what to do with your money or what to do with your work, your career. Again, taking the advice, listen, but I really get the sense that you need to do things your own way. Otherwise, they won't function as you want them to function. So I hope you have a great mid-month. Thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating to my channel. I really appreciate it. And again, if you would like a personal reading, just email me. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.